goody? It's your boy Donnie Ray.
And this your boy V Bradley. What's good?
We back in this bitch for Pacers Premium Podcast, episode 13. So yeah, we dropping this bitch on a Tuesday. Fucking All-Star break.
Hey.
All that shit. Everything. So we a little behind. Fuck, damn near stuttered. A little behind, but we're gonna be right back on track next week, dropping on Monday. But like you said, All-Star break. Did you watch the All-Star game last night?
Yep, I did. It was a very entertaining game. I mean, the first three quarters were like the usual, up and down.
I forgot they was doing. So, do you think that the new format or the different little format that they had for the quarters, did that make it more competitive for the first three quarters?
Yeah, definitely. They were fouling at the end of the third quarter, I think, to try to win the quarter, but it ended up being tied. But it just makes every quarter a little bit suspenseful.
So do you think they'll do that shit next year? Should they do it next year?
I think they should, especially the fourth quarter. Them boys was playing serious.
Yeah, they used to do that thing on that little what's that one tournament that they do in the summer? And it'd be hella Ohio schools and hella old Ohio players. I think it's called the tournament or something. Whatever it is, that's how they do their stuff. At the end of the third quarter, the team with the most points is their score plus a certain amount, and then you got to play to that shit. And then so I actually like that format because playing to a number. I don't know. I kind of always like that more than just a time limit. Playing to a number shit kind of make it a little more competitive because you could be you'd be down 8 and then put 4 stops in a row and get some buckets or something.
Lock up.
Right. So that should always make it better. But so All-Star break, fucking Sabonis was in the skills competition. He got fucking runner up.
Hey, he had me hype out there.
Yeah, he was fucking killing it.
I was like, okay, put on there.
Right. So a little finessing skill.
Right.
But I was reading a little article and they was TJ McConnell and Brogdon, they could have been in the skills competition. You think either one of them, how you think they would have performed in that?
It would have just been funny if they would have put McConnell in.
Hey, that boy a motherfucking try hard. He
would have fucked around and won that thing, for real.
That boy try hard. But the 3-point contest,
I think they made the right choice by putting Sabonis in.
Sabonis, get a little
big
more
man, he began triple doubles.
Triple doubles. Hey, they said I think he said
and there were a lot
this
of
year.
Men. Yeah, he had one last week.
So they should have had McDermott in the 3-point contest.
Oh, facts.
He got fucking played. Who ended up winning the 3-point contest? Do you remember? I know Devin Booker came in second.
Yeah, because that's who I had money on him too. I was pissed. Damn, was it Graham?
No, it was I have it right on tip. I'll think about it later and I'll come back to it. But fucking the fact that McDermott, Indiana don't ever get no love, really the only reason Sabonis was in the skills competition because he was an all-star already.
Right. So they needed a big man to fill that role.
Right. So it's Indiana don't ever get no love.
I swear, bro, there was a Miami Heat in every event.
Every event, bro.
That was corny. What?
But so we hosting the All-Star game next year, 2021. So maybe we'll get some more people in the fucking competition next year. If McDermott's still on the squad, maybe he'll get in that bitch.
Better be.
So speaking of fucking getting no love, Aaron Gordon in the fucking dunk contest. So did you think he should have won?
I had, yeah.
Okay, you had me scared for a minute.
They picked out the tallest motherfucker in the gym, and this motherfucker
right, bro.
He
jumped over and motherfuckers he didn't completely clear him.
Right, this motherfucker 7'5"?
Right, bro, it's okay. You right.
It's over a whole fucking damn near basketball goal.
Right, his thigh did touch his head, but the fact that he still completed the dunk,
exactly.
And then, really, Derrick Jones Jr. to me, he was doing the same dunk over and over.
I swear.
All he was doing was putting it between his legs.
That. The white dude that they put in from Milwaukee, he did the same dunk twice.
Motherfuckers try to hype it up because he fucking bounced it up against the backboard. Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, if you can dunk, nigga, I feel like, nigga, that should be easy, shouldn't it? he thought that was tight, and people tried to hype it up.
He went like this.
Yeah, he was like,
did
it?
Yeah,
motherfucker, bro. You know your shit not tight, bro. When you have to explain why it was tight, nigga.
Right, like
I touched the ball on the backboard before I dunked it. That's why it was good. No, bro, it wasn't good, bro. So, but fucking Aaron Gordon, he's saying he's not gonna compete again because he got hosed for the second time.
I mean, yeah, I think he won. You said that wasn't even best dunk contest. That was the best dunk contest ever.
What, you talking about the Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine?
Yeah.
Well, how did LaVine do this year? He didn't really.
No, he didn't do it.
He didn't compete.
He did 3-point contest. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
Because I see for some reason I thought he was in the dunk contest because they were showing him trying to dunk from the free throw line,
360 or something.
Yeah, but really he was a couple steps down there in the 3-point line. I mean free throw line. So yeah. But yeah, that was just some all-star shit. Wanted to talk about that. So we usually start off with the fucking Pacers recaps and shit. So Pacers, they sit at 6 in the East, 32-23. They 2 games back from Philly, who's 34-21, and they're 6 games ahead of Brooklyn, who's 25-28. So I mean, it seems like we probably gonna stay around 4, 5, 6 the whole season. I said, I want to get that number 3, but
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be extra tough. But I mean,
how many games back are we?
We 2 games. That's what I'm about to say. We're only 2 games back from Philly.
From 3?
No, we 2 games back from 5.
Okay. How many games back from 3?
Shit, I didn't even look at that. I usually only do the one in front of it and one behind it. Okay. But shit, it's really. I figure if we're behind from Philly 2 games, we're probably only behind like max 6 games.
I think Miami's probably that 3rd seed. I wouldn't mind seeing Miami first round. Honestly,
hey, that would be a hell of a fucking
bro.
Series.
We would win that shit, bro.
That'd be a hell of a series.
They would be riding us after we beat Miami.
Boy.
They gonna be like, they might take out
really
Milwaukee.
do something, right? Yeah. But they 13th in the power ranking, and that's exactly where I said we'd be after that fucking 6-game losing streak. So speaking of losing streak, 6-game recaps. We lost to Brooklyn on Monday, 105-106. It was a close game. We let Spencer Dinwiddie hit a fucking game winner on us with 3.8 seconds left. And like, I was watching that game too. We used to talk about this a little bit before. But it just seems like this man Brogdon, bro, he'd be a step slow out there sometimes. I'd just be like...
Bro, I was frustrated watching that last play where he got gamed.
You're right.
He's already taller than you. Why are you not up? Like... He's already in the mid-range. Why are you giving him space?
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He frustrates me sometimes. Like, he'll do so good, and then he does some fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was a game we were supposed to win. Oladipo had 12 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Sabonis had 23, 11, and 14. That was his 4th triple-double of the season. I know his 4th triple-double in 12 games. I think it was like his 5th or 6th triple-double for the season. T.J. Warren had 19, 2 and 1. McDermott had 13, 1 and 4. And Miles Turner had 15, 3 and 4. And Miles Turner, he's been silent. Like, he's kind of been like picking up the consistency in the points, but I still need them rebounds, man. He's still around like the 15 points a game, but his rebounds still be low some games.
Yeah, I feel like this was the perfect time for us to have this All-Star break. It gives us time to recoup after this nasty-ass losing streak that we just went through.
Right.
And we come back, we about to face the Knicks, right?
Yeah. Yep. That
should be a win to come together. And we got a couple tough games coming up after that. But we should, they're winnable games. We got to come together and, we are a top team in the East.
Yeah.
You don't need to be losing to teams like the Nets without Kyrie.
Nets and Knicks and all types of shit.
Those should be locked and wins.
Right. So we outscored Brooklyn in the paint 38-58, but we still lost. And one of the reasons why I think we lost is because we let the whole fucking team get in the fucking double figures. Dinwiddie had 21, 11, and 6. Joe Harris 15, 2 and 8. DeAndre Jordan 11 and 19 rebounds. LeVert 11, 3 and 2. Torian Prince 14-3. Allen 13-8. Some Luai Cabaret 10 points. Garrett Temple 11-3-4. It's just like
right.
shit, bro.
If we let the whole team left and right.
If we let the whole team score, it's gonna be hard to beat a team like shit. And then it's just like we gotta fucking get better on D. I don't know what the fuck has been going on lately, but it's getting ridiculous, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you about to say?
I was gonna say, like I've noticed in a lot of the end of the games, like to close out games, Miles Turner just ain't out there. Like,
yeah, he hasn't been.
He should be out there for defense. So, like, we need stops. Like on close games, that shit. Like I noticed. Damn, it might have been. I don't know. It was on one of them losses on the streak.
Yeah.
But like somebody just took it into the paint. But like Miles Turner would have been down there to play some D.
I think I know what game he's talking about.
Just need to be better rotations, man. Use your lineup like smartly. Like you got players for defense. You need a stop. Use the defenders. Like
right. We talked about this last week. Fucking McMillan's lineups be ass sometimes, bro.
Be frustrating.
And I actually have a point about that later about not having Miles in at crunch time. So we turn around though. We beat Milwaukee on Wednesday, 118-111. Now everybody want to say Giannis was out. He was out for, I guess he just had his baby like the day before or something like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like we played a complete game, man. Like we pretty much led like the whole game. And we shot 62% from the field in the first half and 53% for the whole game.
That's tough to beat.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Brogdon had 17, 13-5. Lamb had 13, 1-6. Oladipo had 13, 4-3. Sabonis had 15, 4-9. And TJ Warren had 35, 1-7. 1 point shy of tying the season high. And then Miles Turner had 14, 1-9. So he almost had a double-double. And it's just like, we played together that game. Like, everybody showed up. Everybody contributed. We didn't turn the ball over too much or anything.
They wanted that one bad.
Right. We needed that one bad.
Right, for real. We could not go into the All-Star break on a 7. What would that have been? 7?
A 7-game losing streak.
Man, that is gross.
Ridiculous.
And that's with Vic coming back.
Right.
All of those games were with Vic, besides one, right? He set out one game.
Yep.
But I think we're fine. Like they gonna pull together. Our team is just too talented. Like when it comes down to it, they're a good basketball team. Nate McMillan is a great coach. Like they gonna figure it out.
Right. So speaking of this losing streak, I was reading like I think it was an article, and it was like some stuff that we learned from the losing streak. And one of the things that they said we learned from the losing streak, it was that when players come back, like the chemistry on the team, it'd be resetting, and that damn near really happened for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Because our fucking chemistry is just not.
Especially,
right now.
It's nowhere. It's a totally different team than last year with Brogdon. Like the team is ran around Brogdon. Brogdon controls the ball probably. I don't know. I mean, not looking at stats or anything, but I'm guessing he controls the ball the most on the team, especially without Vic on the court. So now he has to give up touches for Vic.
That was me. I just sent you a little picture. So I'm gonna bring it up. But yeah, it was just like the chemistry was fucking off. And then it was like another thing we learned from the losing streak is that the Pacers, we let up too many points in the paint, bro. And that's another point you've been talking about. Miles Turner, bro, he need to be in there at crunch time.
Man,
apparently, I was looking at some of the numbers. It said during the losing streak, Turner only played more than 5 minutes in the fourth quarter in 3 of those games. So in that 6 game,
tough,
you know what I'm saying? In that 6-game losing streak, he played about 5 minutes in each game in the fourth quarter. So it's just like you said, bro, we need defense. We need our big man in there. He led the fucking league in block last year. I don't know where he's sitting at right now, but it's just like.
And we paid the man. They could have traded him. Like we chose to ride with them. Let's ride with them, man. Let's play like shit. Don't act like he a liability on offense either, because he can shoot. Like he spreads the court. So, I mean, I will say I do like the small ball lineups with I mean, with Justin Holiday or Doug McDermott, on the court with the team. But
as long as it's not
man,
McConnell and fucking
you cannot put
Brogdon.
McConnell and Brogdon at the same time, especially when you do that and then put in Vic on top of that. Like, that makes zero sense.
He trying to motherfucking be like the Rockets, and we're not the Rockets.
Yeah.
Like, we can go small ball, but you gotta be smart about the people we put out there too. You can't put all fucking guards out there. Come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gotta be a little smarter about it.
Yeah.
So, one of the things I wanted to talk about, I think I was listening to like the radio. I think it was, I don't even remember exactly what it was, but they were talking about Becky Hammonds becoming a head coach of the Knicks. Now, when you hear that, what immediately comes to mind? Like, when you heard that, like, why'd you laugh?
The first thing that came to mind was Mark Jackson getting robbed. That was the first thought that came to my mind. Like, the new Knicks position, like, it should be Mark Jackson. Like, they need, I mean, he's from New York, ain't he? Yeah. Like, I know he played there.
He's
like,
from New York.
Put him in, like, he was a proven coach. He set up that Warrior team.
Right, bro.
He was there before the run.
Warriors would not be where they are right now without Mark Jackson.
Swear.
So, he's talking about Becky Hammonds becoming the fucking coach of the Knicks.
What you think?
And I'm just like, I mean, okay, so my initial reaction is, I don't know how that'll fucking work, because I'm just like, I just know how men are sometimes, bruh. And especially like high-paid athletes, you know what I'm saying? They be some of the like most motherfuckers that be like, you can't tell me shit type of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
I think she's an assistant right now, ain't she?
Yeah, she's assistant for the Spurs right now.
Yeah, that shit ain't happening in San Antonio, though, I'll tell you that.
So, and I was just like, initially I'm like, I don't see that happening, because it's like, I don't see how, I'm not saying it's right, so I'm going to put that disclaimer out, but I just don't see, pro athletes, male pro athletes responding well to like a female head coach, just because like that's not how it happens like all throughout their fucking career. But one of the points that was made, one of the players, I forget exactly who it was, they were like, but we all have mothers and shit, so we all respect women and stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's actually a good point. So when you put it like that, then I could see it happening, but still, I just know, like, the way, like, the culture of the NBA, I know they're trying to change the culture and stuff, but they give jobs to people that played and blah, blah, blah. I know Becky Hammonds played in WNBA, but I just feel like somebody else, they'll say they deserve that over her. So I don't really see it happening, you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what, like, I feel like Mark Jackson deserves that job over her.
Right. You know,
but
yeah,
I will say, I don't know, I think when she first, because was she on the USA team or something, like, or All-Star game maybe or something, I don't know. But I remember like a couple players like vouching for her, saying that she's really great coach. Yeah. So, I mean, if you got the skill, you got the skill. I mean, if you got people vouching for you, I guess that's your way in. But I guess, like you said, I think there's people who deserve it
over her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just see how that shit plays out. Maybe she'll be the head coach of the Knicks. Maybe she won't. Hit us up. Let us know what you guys think. If you think Becky Hammonds should be
we gotta tell them about we should have did this in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
We gotta do the giveaway because we fucked up last week and nobody listening at the very end, huh? Missed out on some money, boy. You could have been the only one. You would have got a quick 30.
Right, you would have been easy money, right? So I guess we should just look giveaway again. So $30 gift card to pretty much wherever you want, Amazon, whatever.
Let's just make a tweet, a little shout out.
All right, shout out to Pacers Podcast. Yeah. And let us know that you fucking with us. Pacers Podcast. Hey, Pacers Premium.
We get enough. Or maybe we'll make a tweet and then they got to retweet it type shit.
Something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll post it on the...
It'll be on the Twitter page.
Right, it'll be on the Twitter page for sure. So we'll post that on there. And then we'll pick a random person out there. And we'll probably DM you and try to get your information, give you this shit.
We'll do it on the next podcast. We'll do it live.
Right. So, where was we at? Oh, yeah. And also, too, hit us up. Let us know if you think Becky Hammonds should be an NBA head coach or what you think about that. If you think it'll work. If it won't, what else? So, that little picture I just sent you.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
So, there's this thing. I be getting random shit off Twitter. And one of the things was a little picture meme. I guess it's not really a meme, but picture thing. It said, so basically like different like players, and it's like what ifs. So like what if Jordan didn't retire and then come back? He just stay straight play. Like which one would you choose? What if Derrick Rose never got injured? What if?
There's a couple that seem whack to me though. Is that Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah.
I mean, he probably how tall was he? He was only like 6'9", wasn't he? Or was he 7 foot?
I feel like he was damn near 6'11", 7 foot.
Okay.
It's like, what if Kevin Durant stayed on the Thunder?
All right, yeah. Okay, so I would say, man, it is kind of tough.
What if D-Wade wins the MVP? Allen Iverson wins a ring? What if Chris Paul joined the Lakers?
That's one of the biggest ones I saw on there because I was thinking about this the other day, or I think it was yesterday on Twitter. Somebody tweeted about it because Chris Paul was killing in the All-Star game.
Yeah,
he caught a oop and everything.
Yeah, I saw that shit. They said, "What
if that trade didn't get blocked back in the day when he could have teamed up with Kobe in his prime?"
Both of them been in their primes.
Man, that would have been nasty. Kobe would have got at least 6.
Boy, at least with that, that would have been nasty. They said because Kobe really never played with a
dynasty.
He never played with like a cold point guard. He always played with like average point guard like Derek Fisher, Jordan Farmar type shit, Smush Parker. You know what I'm fucking saying? They said, what if Melo got drafted by Detroit?
That's tough too.
What if LeBron played in the 1990s? What if Wilt Chamberlain played in 2019? What if Zion Williamson fell to your team? So what if Zion Williamson was on the Pacers?
If he was on the Pacers, they would have definitely traded Miles Turner at the trade deadline.
You think so? Even if he still got injured?
Zion?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have threw the deal.
They said, what if Greg Oden stay healthy? And what if Steph Curry wins the Finals MVP? So which one of those out of these 12 would you pick?
Being a huge Chris Paul fan, I'd go with the one with Chris Paul joining the Lakers.
Yeah.
I guess the individual, like, what if AI wins a ring, then I guess that takes one away from Kobe.
Yeah.
LeBron in the 1990s. That's pretty tough.
This one's easy for me.
What you say?
I'm picking if Derrick Rose never gets injured. Boy, the youngest MVP in league history.
Hey, he was nasty.
If that man didn't get fucking injured, bro, who fucking knows what he would be doing, bro? Like that.
But you know what?
Yeah.
With him being that cold, like, that was still LeBron. Like, hold on, did D Rose ever did he beat LeBron in the playoffs?
Nah,
you know?
He didn't.
Nah, yeah, I didn't think so.
But I remember him back on 2K before he got hurt and shit, bro. His mid-range was stupid. This nigga got to the bucket. Like, only thing he didn't really have was a 3, and you could still knock that down every now and then. Like, he
could have arguably been an all-star this year over fucking Kyle Lowry.
I don't know. Boys be sleep on Kyle Lowry.
Nah, I'm a Kyle Lowry fan, but shit, I guess they've been killing.
Yeah.
But they got the number 2 seed.
Yeah, something like that.
They on a nice little win, or I think they just took a loss recently before the break. But anyways,
yeah. So hit us up. Let us know which one of these you'll pick. I'm probably gonna throw the picture up on the actual video so you guys can see that. But let us know. Hit us up. Pacers Premium, Black on Black, V Bradley 92. Hit us up. Let us know which ones you would pick. So let me look at these notes. Next thing, what we have? Talked about losing streak. Did the recaps. One thing. So I always like look at articles and shit about the Pacers every week before I make a lot of notes and shit. And one of the things that they had said, and we spoke about this a little bit for the podcast, is that the Pacers are the only team in the NBA to never have drafted number 1. So we had
that's sick,
right? That's crazy. We've had the number 2 pick twice. We drafted Wayman Tisdale in 85 and Rick Smith in 88, but we never had the number 1. So it's just like, I feel like, man, that always goes down to like we never are like that trash. Like we either like we always damn near competing. That shit irritates me.
You don't like that, I know.
I don't like that shit, bro.
You would rather tank.
I'd rather tank, bro, because like I just feel like if we gonna fucking lose in the first round, what the fuck is the point? I'm just tired of losing. Like we might as well fucking tank one year and then
get a chance.
Get a number 1 pick.
Get a chance. You in the playoffs, like
man, ain't no
you win. This organization about winning. Ain't no like we about to give up all these games. I know that, so we can
it's just one season. I'm not saying make it a habit, but I'm just saying like there've been seasons where like our roster was ass. Let's just be honest. There's been seasons where our roster was ass, and we still fucking made the playoffs and lost in the first round, or tried to make the playoffs, and it's just like, why when we could fucking not focus on winning, or just like get some young players and develop them where they just naturally not gonna win as many games. You don't necessarily have to try to lose games, but just build a team as where you're not gonna win that many games, and then you know what I'm saying, and then we get the first pick. Or like a top 5
But I don't
pick.
think our team really been that trash.
There was there was a year. What was that year, bro? Like damn near when right after Paul George, the year he left.
Yeah, but that was with Vic, right? That was with Vic.
Man.
I'll say the injury year.
Yeah.
The injury year we made the playoffs.
Like last year?
Right? Did we make the year Paul George when he got hurt.
Oh yeah. That year. Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like fucking why? And no, we made the playoff that year because fucking David West was still on the team. That's why.
Yeah. Hey, that thinking back, man, David West used to give boys buckets. What the fuck?
Man, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, that's pushing it.
He said that's pushing
it big time.
David West is in the Hall of Famer.
He how many times did he make the All-Star game?
I don't know. David West is damn near cold when he's on the Hornets.
Yeah. Definitely. I fuck with him and Chris Paul in that pick and roll, pick and pop game. That team was hard.
So, let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Injury report. Sumner, he was inactive for Wednesday's game. I seen somewhere it said it was a knee, but they said it was a coach's decision. So I guess he could have played. So I had to keep an eye on that. Maybe his knee. I don't know. It might have just been a DNP CD. You know how that goes sometimes.
Right. He ain't all the way into the roster like that.
Right. He's still a rotation player on the edge of the rotation at that. So weekly predictions. We really predicted these last week because I wasn't.
I was thinking.
When I was listening to it, I was like, I wasn't even paying attention when I was like doing the shit. So like the season doesn't start back up till Thursday, so it just flowed like it made sense when I was looking at the shit. So I wouldn't pay attention. We already predicted these, but we do have 2 that we can go over. So I was 8-6 at the after last week. He was 10-4, but like we said, we lost to the Nets, and then we beat the Bucks. You had us losing to the Bucks, didn't you?
Did I? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you did. You had us losing to the Bucks.
Damn, and I'm pretty sure I had us winning.
Yeah, you had us beating Brooklyn. Too. So now you're 10-6, and I'm 9-7. So I'm catching back up. Right, I'm catching back up. So we play the Knicks on Friday. I'm not gonna go over them stats and everything because we already did that last week. But like I said, I feel like we'll beat the Knicks. We just came off that win versus the Bucks. Gonna be refreshed after All-Star break. We should get that dub.
Yeah, I think we're gonna come back clear-minded, ready to go. We're gonna try to prove a point, try to get some chemistry going.
Yeah,
I liked how Vic played a little better last week. Like, I mean, his rhythm still ain't there, but he, I think it was a game against the Nets. He was more like calm, just letting the game come to him. Yeah. But I think that'll be a good thing moving forward. I think he'll stick with that.
Right. So we played Toronto on Sunday, and like I said, I'm not gonna do stats and anything, but I feel we'll get a dub on Sunday versus Toronto. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. But they took 2 or 3. We played them like 2 or 3 times recently already.
Yeah, we done lost. Yeah,
and lost every time. Yeah, this one's in Toronto again.
I think we played them 3 times, and I think we lost 2 out of the last 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I got it as a dub. We gonna win that game.
Right. I feel like we'll get a dub too. So one last thing I want to talk about. This is fucking fried. D Wade, and you see how he's talking about his D Wade, and he's gonna start calling his son like her and stuff now.
He been doing that.
And like how the fuck? What do you feel about that, man? Like,
I mean, whatever they want to do. I mean, I wouldn't say like, I don't know. I just like
that shit fucking fried, nigga. Right, nigga? You talking about you want to be a girl, nigga?
Right.
Like what, nigga? I feel like, bro, that. You want to be a girl, bro? I feel like that shit's influenced, bro. Like bruh. I don't just feel like I should have been a girl. Like, nigga, what do you like, nigga? Is a kid out here really saying that, bro, or is they heard some adults say that? And you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I don't feel no kids talking about. I feel like I should have been a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I feel like I should have been a boy. Like, nigga, I don't feel that. So. I don't know, that's just fried to me, but like you said, I guess it is.
I'll stay up on out of that
right,
one.
I guess it is. I guess.
No hot takes from me.
That nigga said no hot takes from me. He said I'm big zip on that one. But nah, man, that shit's just fried, man. I wanted to see it. If you had any thoughts on that shit fried though. I just feel like, man, like that is. I don't know. I ain't letting that shit go down if it was me.
Right. Yeah.
Nigga, your name is.
I feel you.
Your name is.
I see both sides of the fence.
This shit crazy. But don't really have any fantasy pickups for this week. This ain't really been. Man, I'm fucking losing in fantasy right now.
No. Hey, this a weird week though.
Yeah, he played
split in half type shit.
Yeah, I'm losing by 50, but he's played 2 more people than me. So I mean, I can make that up, but it's just like I don't know how I'm gonna make that up. This shit, I don't know. It's just been tough.
Might cut it close. I think I'm up like 90.
Yeah.
But I played like 4 more players than him, so. Like you said, we gonna see. It's gonna be a close one.
Right, gonna be a close one. So we'll get you some more fucking fantasy pickups next week. But like we said, make sure you check out the fucking Twitter for the contest. We're gonna have you like tweet us something, whatever it is. We'll let you guys know for sure, whatever it is, on the Twitter.
Yep.
Make this money, man. Right.
Yeah, we'll do the drawing next week on the live podcast that we doing.
Right.
So y'all gonna see it next Monday.
Right. So make sure you do that. Make sure you follow us on Pacers Premium on Twitter, Black on Black.
B Bradley 92.
Yep. Make sure you follow us on that. Tweet us, whatever the shit is. I think that's pretty much it.
Let's go. Let's get these wins this week.
All right, let's get these dubs, man. This has been the Pacers Premium Podcast, episode 13.
Yes, sir. Till next week.
Right.
Peace.
Deuces.